tonight. We are so thrilled to have so many people here to celebrate. Arjun Khanna, my dear brother, and Amrita Dixit. It's been a long time coming. It's been like a running joke in the family. I've been calling Amrita a Bobby for like the last 5 years, so excited to finally be able to do that, well, in like the next year. But seriously, very, very excited to have you all here. So we just have a few speeches for the evening, and then we have a nice big Bollywood dance. So to start off, we'd love to hear from my lovely Dadaji. He's just got a few words to say for Arjun and Amrita.
Hi everyone. I am honored to be here to welcome you all for this very important day in our life. The engagement ceremony of these two, Amrita and Arjun, these two lovebirds, have been after each other for the last 5 years, and they have now finally decided to settle down and start the next phase of their life, and we are all very happy about it. And most of you know I am Arjun's grandfather, and his grandmother, Mrs. Rama Madan, is also here from Delhi. She is here from Delhi to be a part of this festivity and celebrate the day with us. Thank you for coming. And I and Mrs. Madan are very, very proud grandparents today, and are blessed that we are here today to be witness to this ceremony. General Madan, Arjun's late grandfather, and Nimi, his late grandmother. I'm sure they are ecstatic with pride and love. From up there, they are showering their blessings on this thing, and we are missing them today for very bad. And now let me take this chance to introduce you to these two young men from California, Amrita's parents, Ashish and Nandan Dixit. They have come from California to be a part of this celebration. Thank you for coming. And all these gentlemen and my friends and distant extended family come from Singapore, New York, New Jersey, California, Oklahoma, and Maryland and Virginia. Thank you very much. Your presence means a lot to us, and we are very grateful for you sharing this happy day with us. Thank you very much. And Ashish and Nandan, we are honored that you are here. And now from here onwards, we are a member of your family too, and we are grateful for that. थोड़ा सा पंजाबी का काम आपके ऊपर चढ़ाएंगे and now coming to these little two fellows, Amrita, this goofy little young fellow is soon to be a neurosurgeon from Harvard, but he is a disaster as far as his environment where he lives is concerned. I hope he can fix it. I hope he can fix it. And Arjun, with Amrita around you now and her loving with you for a lifetime, I'm sure you are going to have a very blissful life. Thank you for getting us such a nice bahu. I wish you all the best. And I will say that let this day today be the day when your love, respect, and admiration for each other is at the lowest level. From this day onwards, it should exponentially grow for the rest of your life. And with a small couplet, it's not mine, I modified a little bit. So, खुदा करे कि ये मिलन तुम दोनों के दामन में वो सारे फूल खिला दे जिनकी खुशबू ने तुम्हारे ख्यालों में दिए जला रखे। God bless you. All right.
Thanks, Alaji, for the wonderful words. Now, as Alaji mentioned, after a lot of arguing and convincing, we got our Nani from India to come here for this party, which we're thrilled about. So, our lovely Nani would now like to say a few words.
Good evening, everybody. My husband General Madan and I, we are really proud to be associated with Khanna family. It is ठीक है यार. As we see the next generation bloom forth, I am really privileged and honored to be here tonight. I feel very fortunate to bless Arjun and Amrita. God bless you both. May you flourish in your life with all the best of health and wealth. My just piece of advice to you, respect and have trust with each other. God bless you.
What?
Thank you, Nani, not just for the kind words, but for coming here from India. I know that I'm not just speaking for myself when I say that it means so much to us that you came here for this. It was probably the most impactful part of this entire event. Not just Nani, but everyone who was here from out of town. So thank you guys again. But now we'll hear from Ashish Uncle, who's Amrita's dad. He'd like to also say a few words.
Go Ashish! Thank you. Thank you. I came with some few prepared remarks here because I was given a warning. Yeah. Well, you know, it's really wonderful to be here tonight. It's so great. We came early this morning on a red eye from San Francisco, and you know, it was like, how are we going to do this? It's going to be such a hectic day because that's not what we are used to. But it's been so beautiful so far this evening. You know, the love, the camaraderie, the blessings, the respect that I've seen for the Khanna family, and you know, for these two has been just fabulous. So we are very, very happy to be here tonight. But we are also so happy because Arjun and Amrita have chosen each other. And we celebrate this day. We celebrate it tonight. Amrita has chosen extremely wisely. Now, Arjun is an intelligent, driven, focused young man. He's also caring, loving, and empathetic. And his family is, like in we could just say, top class, top notch. Alright, go Saruje. So we Dikshits are really fortunate and so happy that we are, the Khannas and Dikshits are getting together. This is great. Now, we've not known the Khanna family for that long. It was only last year that Yogesh and Kavita came to our house in California for the first time. We've known Arjun for a while, for sure. Right? But I remember that time in 2010 when we were visiting Duke for a parents' weekend, and Amrita said, "Hey, I got somebody I'd like you to meet." And it was an interesting. Okay, but the Khanna family is fun. It's very generous and sharing, and has a really true joy of life. And I want to give you a couple of examples of these attributes. So we had Yogesh and Kavita over at our home last year for the very first time, and Arjun decided that we should do something active together as a family. Not just sit at home or just walk around here and there. We said, okay, let's go for a whitewater rafting. That's what we did, and it was supposed to be an easy level 2 ride down the American River, and it was. It was, except for a couple of serious rapids along the way. It was fabulous. We had a grand time. But as we were coming to the end of our trip, there were a bit of rapids, and in just a split second, the raft flipped over, and all 6 of us were underwater in cold, freezing water. Somehow, no one was hurt. I mean, it was really, very frothy water, but no one was hurt. We shivered, we had a good laugh, and created memories that will last a lifetime. I mean, that was such a fabulous event, and it would not have happened if this enthusiasm for the joy of life was not there. And then in June of this year, Arjun decided to propose to Amrita and make it a surprise with her family, with Amrita's family and Arjun family, all of us, showing up all of a sudden on that day, that morning, basically. Well, Dadaji, Yogesh, Kavita, Priya, and little Zazu spent hours at the Baltimore airport, spent a few more hours in the plane, and then finally their flight was cancelled. Okay. But the Khannas are not the type to give up and just go home. They just got into their car and drove 8 hours north and showed up in Boston. And they had planned such a delicious catered event. We had such a fabulous and relaxed time together. It was a wonderful time. And then on the very next day, they had to go back. It was a hot, sweltering June Sunday. They started their car and their AC had died. So I don't know how they made it back, but they did. and so it's so good to be with these fun-loving people, enthusiastic people. So the warmth, enthusiasm, and love from this entire family is palpable and contagious. And I've certainly seen it tonight as I've met all of you, so many of you for the very first time, and all the good things I've heard about the Khanna family. Oh, they are such nice people, Arjun is such a nice guy. So many people have told me that today. Right? So this is so good. And many of you have come from so far, from far and wide. So it's really great that Nani ji is here all the way from India and is present today. The blessings of our parents, our elders are so crucial to a successful life. Amrita and Arjun, you have a good start, a good start indeed, from many aspects, but even from this aspect of your parents and your elders coming, blessing you, and getting you set in life, giving you that momentum. Well, Nandan and I, and our older daughter Anjali and her husband Evan, who couldn't unfortunately be here tonight, but we are all extremely overjoyed at this engagement. We are so proud and happy. Okay? Thanks very much for inviting us. And Kavita, thanks for making it mandatory for us to attend. I'm glad we came. It's so good. Thank you so much. But now we have to get on with it, and we have to plan and actually get these two Blue Devils married. Thank you.
embrace and love the chaos and the dysfunction that seems to follow our family everywhere. And we're very much excited to share even more memories moving forward with all of us here, and Anjali and Evan, missing them a lot today. But so finally we'll have a song sung by our older cousin Vishal, who's been a big brother to all of the cousins. An amazing voice. So here we go.
Thanks for the introduction. I appreciate it. Everyone who doesn't know me, everyone knows me here pretty much. I think. My name is Vishal. I'm the older cousin out of the whole family, actually, and I take pride in that. I really do, actually. My younger cousins are everything to me. I'm always looked at as the older brother, and I try and set that standard for everyone. And Arjun has not only met that standard, but he surpassed that standard. And I'm very, very proud of him for that. On top of all of that, I just wanted to say congratulations to both of you. I'm very, very proud and excited to have you, Amrita, as my younger sister now. Someone who I will protect and treat just as my own sister. So I'm very excited about that, and I'm very proud of both of you. Congratulations. So on that note, I've been asked to sing a song, which I'll try to do my best. It's one of my own songs that I actually wrote and performed with some friends in the past. So hopefully you guys like it, clap along, and we'll kind of go from there. All right. न जाने मुझको क्या मिला है, मेरा ये दिल नहीं जवा है, तेरे बिना न कटती रातें, आँखों से आ मेरा तू आँखें, न आगे है न पीछे है न जाने है कहाँ, कुछ तो बोलो क्या करूँ दिल खो गया मेरा, न ऊपर है न नीचे है मैं ढूंढूं अब कहाँ, तूने कहीं छुपा रखा है सबको है पता है, मेरा दिल गुमशुदा है कहाँ हो मेरी जान, you drive me crazy baby, न जाने तुम कहाँ हो, मेरा ये गुमशुदा है कहाँ हो मेरी जान, you drive me crazy baby, न जाने तुम कहाँ.
Thank you so much, Vishal. Honestly, we should have saved that performance for after the dance because that totally outperforms all of our dance moves that are coming from. But yeah, it does well. But so we will cut the cake in just a second, but before we do, it's my turn, and I'll keep it short. I'll save the big speech for the actual wedding in the year. But Arjun has obviously made all of us in the family so proud, and this is probably one of the proudest moments. Amrita, we are so excited to have you join this family. Ever since you guys first started dating, a few months after that, Mom, me, Dad have all been like, she's the one. So, Bobby, welcome to the family. We're so excited to have you. So, again, so thrilled to have all of you guys here from out of town. Thank you so much for coming. This celebration could not be what it is without all of you here. So now we'll just have the grandparents, parents come up for cutting the cake, and then we'll get started with our Bollywood dance right after. So get excited for that. Parents and grandparents, up to the stage.
Can we borrow a knife? No. Can we have that knife?
Hold on, I'll get that. Yeah.
बजट कैसे आ जाएगा
Arjun, you're not doing that. Arjun, no. Arjun, no. Arjun, please. Arjun, no, please. All right, kids. No.
लगा के रखना, डोली सजा के रखना, मेहंदी लगा के रखना, डोली सजा के रखना, लेने तुझे गोरी आएंगे तेरे सजना। मेहंदी लगा के रखना, डोली सजा के रखना, ओहो ओहो
चेहरा छुपा के रखना, चेहरा सजा के रखना, चेहरा छुपा के रखना, ये दिल की बात अपने दिल में दबा के रखना। चेहरा सजा के रखना, चेहरा छुपा के रखना,
मेहंदी लगा के रखना, डोली सजा के रखना।
मुंडे दी पतंगा वर्गी तू एवें उड्डी दी हो गई मुंडे